Hello, hello. It's me, James, and I'm here again with Nick. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
We are playing Loki because because Disney and all that. And Dice Fight was Loki last night, and I didn't play, so I thought I should try to make amends. And Nick had a stupid idea, and he thought he would like to play that. My team, very briefly,
Hello.
is something that we mentioned on the podcast, which was the Captain America Man Out of Time, Mr. Mixie Spitalk, or I think Rare Prismatic Spray thing, but using Loki, Father of Mayhem instead. Um, Basically, Loki, Father of Mayhem says when fielded, select target non-Loki character die you control and target opposing character die and swap control of them. Which sort of has the same effect as Mr. Mixie Spittle, who says whatever his name is. While he's active at the beginning of your turn, target character die becomes a copy of another target character die. Not quite as good as it turns out, but anyway, that's the general idea. Is basically for me to get a couple of Captain Americas in the field. I think I'll need both of them because I think, unlike with Mr. Mixie Spittle, I have to sort of swap the control of one of them and keep control of the other one. So when I feel Loki, Nick will get that one, and he says, while active, each time you take non-combat damage, deal 1 damage to an opponent. And so, if, and this is a huge if I have higher life at that time, I can trigger a death spiral with Luke Cage and deal us both 1 damage. His global says, pay a fist, deal 1 damage to each player. And basically, they'll ping backwards and forwards and we'll both die, but he'll die first. If I'm on, well, whoever's on lower life will die first. And I suspect, even if I manage to get 2 5 costs and a 6 cost in the field, I'll probably be half dead by that time anyway. But not to worry. Nick, how about you?
Well, I am using the same Loki, so we don't need to read that text again. But I'm going to go for something I'm dubbing the Suicide Squad. And so maybe we'll let the crowd see the big finale surprise ending if it works.
Yes, don't
And
spoil
if it
it.
doesn't, I'll explain what I was trying to do later.
Good plan. Right, so
All right.
we've rolled off. Nick's a bit pixelated, but we'll survive. We've rolled off, and Nick won, so I think he's going first. Good luck to you, Nick.
All right, and good luck to you.
Thank
I
you.
have not thought of anything for 3-turn theory, so let's see what I get.
I literally just pulled these cards out of the binder.
You know what? You brought PXG, and I've
Dude,
got 2 costs, so
the
this looks
second I bring
pretty good.
PXG and my opponent rolls 3 masks, just, you know what, I'm going to roll 3 shields and
All
a
right.
fist.
So I think the first piece I want to get going is I'm going to go ahead and buy a rocket because I love my rush, and we'll see how that goes. So go
Okay.
ahead.
So I get to roll 4. Yeah, I brought loads of globals because obviously this is just a fun team. It's not huge. Look, I told you. I probably should have bought a mask spinner since masks are so important to me, and I neglected to do that. Should have brought clay. What's it called? The other clay face, which I can't have, or re-roll them all. What's it called? Billy Club. Billy Club. One solitary stinking flipping mask is not ideal. Don't have anything realistically that I can buy. It's very annoying. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, that's just magical. That's just absolutely super. I don't even know what to do now. I'm absolutely lost. Don't even have a 1-turn theory, let alone a 3-turn theory. Well, I suppose we keep the mask and we keep something else and buy a Kree captain and cry. Over to you.
Oh yeah, the crew captain should help you.
Yeah,
But I'll go ahead and PXG because I'm greedy.
of course you will. Yeah, go on.
All
Yeah,
right.
go on.
Now I've got to figure out quickly how do I PXG again and do it with Rush.
I thought I'd challenge you by bringing PhD. Challenging myself.
Oh, hey, look at all of that.
quite remember how Clayface
So,
fits into all this. Have you done it? Oh.
alright. So the trouble is, I don't know that I actually want to PXG all that much, because part of the plan is using Yawning Portal to get discounts. And to do that, I need the Collector Global, so I need a sidekick over here, and if I PXG everything away, I'm kind of stumped.
I will continue to
But
roll mask after mask and just out PXG you.
let's see. So I've got him. I need. Let's go ahead and do 4, and I'll get a Groot. Then if I do that and that, I could. All right, I think that'll be fine. I'll go with some luck. So okay. Go ahead.
I shall PXG once, put that there, and roll 6 dice. Masks we're looking for. Ooh, got some.
Oh.
I think a sidekick might be first. More masks, please. I think I'll aggressively re-roll for masks and just. Ooh, look at my masks! So many, I don't even know what to do with. I'll feel the psychic. I need to buy 2 Captain Americas and a Loki. I think that's the basic plan, which is going to be a challenge, frankly. Keep it. Masks is good. 3 masks generally was a good idea. I don't have a fist. I need to buy something useful. I don't want to.
Well, you could Clayface your free captain in to get the discounts.
Yeah, that means I lose a mask, sadly. I could get clay. I could get a morphine jar, which means I could do a sort of Clayface thing. But I think, do you know what? I am well out of practice. Okay, let's put that there. That's Clayface that in. That's Clayface's global, which says pay a mask once per turn. You may take a die from your use pile and add it to your reserve pool on any face. And then I will use the Kree Captain Global. Shall I do that?
I think you wanted to use a mask for your Clayface instead of the question.
I think you're absolutely right. There you go.
Yeah.
Then I can use the Kree Captain Global, which says once per turn, having paid 2 fists, the next character die you purchase this turn costs 3 less. So I've paid 2 fists, so Captain America costs a total of 4 instead of 5. I've paid 2 already, so there's 2, including a fist. There's my first Captain America, and I'll keep those 2 masks and pass to you and think not any more about it.
Alright. I will double PXG. And so, hopefully, if I draw Rocket and Groot, I'll draw all 6 of these. Alright. 1, 2, 3. No Rocket yet. 2 in the bag still. Alright. That's a bit cockeyed. Alright, 2 sidekicks aren't bad. I'll need those later. Questions are good. I don't want Rocket or Groot. I realized last turn I really should have bought another Atlantis and the Yawning Portal, but hey, Levy.
I need all the help.
Let's see, because I've thrown off my bag. Let's keep them both. Let's see what all I come up with here. All right. Well, I got a bunch of sidekicks. Those will be good to just get out of circulation. Then I've got 4 energy. Got a rocket coming up, so the more shields I purchase, the better. I think what I'm going to do is what I should have done last turn. Ooh. No, Now I can keep that for PXG instead of Billows Pact. All right. I'm going to go ahead and buy a Yawning Portal. And I will buy Atlantis. And then from here, I'll go on to that. Pass priority.
PXG choice.
Yep.
I probably should have showed people that.
And pass turn.
Okay. Right, I am going to pick out some of those. All by one of them. I think probably at this point prefer Captain America. You're both. That's staying. That's staying. These are good. Double fist is not the worst. Oh, we roll for masks. So maybe if I don't get a mask, I get a fist. Oh, I didn't get a fist, but I got masks. I'll settle for that. I suppose we can use the shield to field him. And then use the Kree Captain Global. And a further 2 energy to buy another Captain America. And so now I've got 3 masks, which is more than I need because I've got 1 out of circulation. Well, I'll take those. I suppose that would be okay. I reckon I could get a canopic jar. Am I going to be greedy getting a canopic jar? I think I will. I'll get a canopic jar just for fun. Because it's there. It's a 1 cost. It's blank. It's cheap masks with good stats and priority to you.
I'm going to go ahead and PXG once.
Yep. You can carry on.
And that's it.
Okay. Turn to you.
My turn. All right. So I draw 2. I've got Rocket. So I need to draw one of my shields. All right. There we go. Rocket Groot. And now I'll draw 1 for Rocket. 1 for Groot. All right. Groot is going to do another rush off of my Yawning Portal, which gives me my last die. Which I know in our last video about rush, someone was asking about how in the world you count some of that. Quick tip. In this case, since I'm just rushing Rocket and Groot, so it's just bolts and shields and not any double up, you can kind of just draw your bag one at a time until you have 4 non-shield, non-bolt dice. And if you ever get to 4, say sidekicks or whatever else, you stop.
Nice.
Otherwise, it does get crazy if you double up your rush.
Yeah, you were losing me. I had to go through the video about 6 times to figure out what you've done.
All right. So those guys can be good now. But I need a Yawning Portal to make that right. So let's go with a prayer of come on, Yawning Portal. There we go.
Ask and you shall be given.
All right, so I will Yawning Portal, play 3 characters,
Good God.
sort levels appropriately later. Hey there. So I have a discount of 3, which, all right, 1, 2, and I think that could do it. I'll buy a Iceman for 1, put him in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I will buy a Phantom Stranger for 1, put him in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Loki is going to cost 1, 2, 3. And so I will put him in my bag because he was a 6 cost.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've put a bolt in my bag, so I might as well put, for this, another Groot in my bag just to get some extra churn.
Lovely.
Because might as well. Get at least 1 extra die, maybe 2. Hopefully a Yawning Portal, and I roll everything and I could win.
Yeah.
see. Pass priority to you.
I shall clayface out the morphine jar onto a double mask, and if you let me carry on, I'll just
Yeah,
load.
go ahead.
I might as well have some pleasure before I die. That's one PXG. That's another PXG, and that's the last PXG. I'll get bag burn, which might.
Will you?
You've got one in my bag. There is literally one in my bag, so that's handy. Okay, pass back to you. If there is anything.
All right. Do I press an attack? Please?
Oh, don't spoil it, for goodness sake.
I don't think so. I think I'm good with what I've got. So go ahead.
Okay. I've got one in the bag and 3 there. I should have brought Parallax, then I could have done a surprise. Oh, no, it's I could have done a surprise Loki on this turn, couldn't I? Theoretically. Well, I rolled stuff. Asks we like. Canopy jar we can live without. Fists probably reasonably useful. He's not so useful. Okay. Got loads of stuff. Oh, I should have brought flipping like transmutation or something. Oh, he's got a 2 fielding cost. That's gross. Okay. Probably should have rerolled the psychic. Never mind. There he is then. Okay, I'm nearly set up. I suppose I have to feel that. I've not re-rolled it. And if I pay 2 more fists, then Loki is a 4 cost. Right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3 cost.
A 3. You're right. A 3 cost, which means that I can buy him and use Villainous Pact to prep him because my bag's empty, and I still get a little bit of that. So, so it sort of depends on you not rolling stuff now. I think pass price.
Yeah. I think you could have also clayfaced him in because you didn't do that yet, and then you could have just done. It would be double masks, and you'd just have ridiculous amount of PXG.
1, 2, 3. I could theoretically miss him, couldn't I?
Because you could then face on my turn your morphing jar to get even more masks and just PXG back.
Oh my gosh! Shall I do that? Will you let me do that, Nick? That sounds quite fun.
Oh yeah, it's the cornerstone of like every turn 3 win con.
So I shall take back the mask that I used to Villainous Pact him, and instead use it to clayface him in, and then I'll pass priority, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, because now you can do PXG 4 times on your turn, which is more than enough.
Yep.
All right. Anyways, my turn. I just drew Groot. I have an Iceman, so I get to rush at least once, and I really want a Yawning Portal because I have some nasty fielding costs, and I don't get that.
Oh.
So, all right. I really just need these 3 characters to field and hopefully have the right energy to field them. All right.
Oof.
I got 1 on 1 energy. Let's see. I will need at least 1 for that. And Loki could be a 2, but most likely a 1. Let's keep that so I don't miss boot. All right.
Oh, you don't.
Oh.
You got fielding? No.
Enough energy to field it all, too.
Have you?
Well, I will field a Phantom Stranger. I will field my Iceman. And now I need to count. So I have 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. I think. Ooh. Aha. That might just be enough. Because I am going to field my Loki.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to steal your Captain America, your 5/5 Captain America, and give you Phantom Stranger. All right.
So that's going to be. So I have Phantom Stranger, and you're going to get the big one. right?
Yeah. And fun. Where? There we go. I'll just pull out a Captain America for myself. He's a 5/5.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay. Then I think I have the math. Because now when I attack, Phantom Stranger is going to deal 1 damage to all of my character dice for each attacker. And so this is where the Suicide Squad comes in. I pass priority.
The only thing I can realistically do is Clayface out some fists and possibly commit suicide. What happens if I use Luke Cage Global now?
Oh, I may have messed up then.
I don't know. If you probably should have stolen my sidekick, I guess. Is that right?
Yeah. All right.
We can work out both. We can work out both because I think because you're the active player.
Yeah.
Well, who's active?
Just set up your WinCon so you can.
You did.
Let's see.
I'll be active, right? If you pass me priority, I'm the active player. It doesn't have to be my turn, right? Does it?
Okay, yeah. So I think actually, if you use the Luke Cage Global, I still win.
Let's try.
Because we'll each take 1.
Yep.
And then my ability will go first. So then it will be me ping you, you ping me. Even though you initiated it, it's still my active abilities.
That's a good question, actually. So the active player is the one whose priority it is, or the one whose turn it is?
I believe it's always turn.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. And if that's the case, then you win either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It's still funny.
I did not think of that. I was thinking of the others.
I get to rob you of the sweet not the sweet victory, but the sweet combo. Just in case anybody's wondering what on earth we're talking about, I'll remind you that Captain America says, while active, each time you take non-combat damage, deal 1 damage to an opponent. So if I trigger Luke Cage's Global and we both take a damage, because he stole my Captain America instead of perhaps stealing my sidekick, which might be more sensible, both of our Captain Americas will trigger, and because we've both taken damage from Luke Cage's Global, and they'll both trigger and they'll both deal a damage to each of us, which will mean that they'll re-trigger and we'll keep spiraling down to death. And it's just a question of whose Captain America triggers first. And I think because it is Nick's turn, even though it's my priority, I suspect that his triggers first, in which case I will die just before him in the death spiral, having robbed him of his combo at least. But anyway, let's say that I don't do that. You do your combo, and it's probably more fun.
Either way, it's a Suicide Squad of everyone dies.
Yes.
So you can kill yourself, or I attack with everything. Thereby, each of my characters, since I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'll deal 1 damage to each other. So each one will damage, because it won't damage itself. They will all KO each other. But actually, I might not have it.
Oof.
Because
you've not got enough defense on the Iceman, have you?
Well, it's fine if he KOs himself, but if I lose only get up to 8 damage on Iceman, which would be 16 damage to you, which is not enough.
How do you do 8 damage to Iceman if he's got? Oh, because he takes the damage
8
whether
other
he's KO'd or not. It's all simultaneous.
So
that's the point, right?
So I think what I need to do is use your Captain America to the most benefits. I'll just attack with 4 sidekicks. Thereby, I deal 4 damage to Iceman. So you'll take 8.
Okay.
I'll keep my Captain America.
Okay.
But now we start your death spiral of I damaged you, so you're going
No,
to ping me
this is
once.
non-combat. This is non-combat damage.
Yeah, Iceman is non-combat.
Oh right, okay, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I deal 4 damage to all my
dog.
characters. So
You
Iceman
dog.
takes 4 damage in the attack step. So he's going to deal you 8 damage in 4 separate hits.
Right, which will deal you 4 damage in 4 separate hits, I suppose.
Put,
It's a bit complicated.
yeah,
wait,
and so
wait.
I've put you at 12.
Yeah,
You're going to deal me 4. I'm at 16.
yeah,
I deal you 4 back with your Captain America.
yeah, yeah,
Put you at 8.
yeah,
You put me at 12.
yeah.
I
Sounds good.
put you at 4. You put me at 8.
Actually, I don't know.
And
Does
you
it work? Does it work like that, or does the first? So you deal 4 simultaneous, but you probably have to resolve the first. So you resolve
yeah,
all of one die's effects before moving on to the next one. Ah, okay, yeah, fair enough. So you're doing the chunks of 4, yeah, and then I do.
yeah, I mean it essentially initiates the death spiral that you
Yep,
were starting,
yep.
except I did it with a head start, just in case.
Yeah, indeed you did. Oh, that was fun. Let's see. Let me
Which
just
is
see. Right,
which
had
is
I
why I
not?
made sure to take Captain America, because I didn't
Yes.
have enough attackers. The
Um,
goal otherwise would have been to attack with a second Iceman, or have a second Iceman to double up
mhm,
the damage.
Yep.
Or if I had 10 attacker or 10 other attackers,
Yep.
it would have also been one shot.
That was actually pretty close in the end. Let's just see if I get my because okay, so Nick's won clearly, and it was suicide either way. I like it; it's good. Let's just say if I get my Captain America back, and let me put that mask back that I clay faced in. So now if I clay face morphing jar, and I've got loads of masks, so I can grab. Well, this time I probably should be try and be careful not to grab everything because I want. Let's imagine we're both still on full life, so that would be one
Oh yeah,
mask.
because you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to kill myself. Ideally,
If you bag yourself, you'd kill yourself.
that's. And now I can move up to 2 psychic dice, which means I can move 1. I'm choosing to move 1 so that I don't get bag burn. And let's see if on the next turn, resurrected from the dead, as is Loki's won't, I roll Loki, and I could this time have given Nick, in fact, done exactly what he just did to me, but I would have donated my Captain America to him, and this time when I initiated the death spiral using one fist, because it's my turn, my effects would trigger first and he would die first. So that was cool. Wow, within a turn, that's impressive.
Yeah, and
Right.
I mean, I think even if there was a question of timing, good enough fists, you could Luke Cage, then field your Loki to give me a Luke Cage, just so that you get the head start.
Yes, I was thinking that if that occurred to me, if I had done myself a bag damage before moving the Captain America across, before fielding Loki, I could have done a few fists, and that would have done double to Nick because we would have both taken 1, and then he would have taken 1 extra from my active Captain America. So he would have taken 2 for every 1 fist I paid, and I would have taken 1. Which probably would have brought us back to parity, and then I could have fielded Loki and then done 1 more fist. Yeah, that's cool. He's a cool team. That was the quicker than I thought as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, PXG.
Yeah, PXG, exactly. Yeah, PXG and Clayface, which that's Peter's favourite. It's not something you can tell. I'm a little bit rusty with that, but that's what you can do with silly globals. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Nick for playing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, because it was a bit complicated, do let us know in the comments. And if you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the little bell thingy. What's it? Thank you very much, and see you again soon.